Good morning. Day 83 of 365 days. Could be wrong, could be right. Pretty sure I'm right today. Pretty sure I messed it all up yesterday when I said it was 81 and it was actually 82. So, did you catch that? April 14th. Bridget. There are pleasant moments when you gain a glimpse of who you are, where you're from, and why you signed up for human incarnation. You are now inhibiting. Imagine that before you took the mighty leap from your true heavenly home to this temporary earth realm, you lined your pockets with tiny diamonds. Everywhere that you have gone and everything that you have done in your life, you've left a trail of diamonds, traces of grace, like the clues that reveal your angelic essence and lead back to your higher nature. I am a diamond encrusted bridge that connects the sleepy places on earth to the most awakened heavenly realms. Yeah, I fucking do. What a life I get to live, doing the thing. I actually love it. I was just thinking about it before, and it came from a lady who was traveling through some grief, and it made me really reflect on my story, my journey. And over the years, I have gone through a lot of grief. Losing people became a little bit like second nature for a while there. And it was almost like whenever I got the phone call for a person had crossed over to go back to the heavenly realms, it was almost like another one. Like I went through so much grief. There was a period, I think, in a year where I lost like 10 people. So grief is something that I am not like a stranger to. And this poor lady, she has lost her father. And she was asking in one of the local community pages for a reader. And she was actually even questioning her own decision in the post. And I came on with an unpopular opinion and I said, don't go to reading, go get a healing. Because what we do in the moments of grief, we are missing the physical connection of the person. We're missing their energy. And so what we do is we do anything to replicate that or seek that back out, even if it's unhealthy for us, right? Which often happens to many of us because we are human. And what we do as we go to grief, we sit in it. We don't process it. We get stuck because those thoughts and feelings can be quite painful if we think about them. We're human, I do it too. Now, something I have personally discovered that helps with those layers is letter writing. Write to the person who died. Get all of it out. Just because they have passed does not mean a person who has passed was a shitty person. So when we write, we must validate all of the stories, the good and the bad. And often we get caught in, that's wrong to do, they're not here to defend themselves. But what is happening in that very, very, very pivotal moment is you are suppressing how you actually feel about the situation. Now, how you actually feel might be really upset that they've left. So by you not processing the upset, what you do is you pack it in. Pack it up, pack it in. Let us begin, right? Where did that come from? So we pack it down. We bury it. We don't want to look at it. Never to be seen again. And then what happens? It comes out in our subconscious wonky donkey, right? It comes out in the weirdest and wonderful ways. We get activated or triggered by something else because it reminds us of what we haven't healed. Our brain does not know what is right or wrong. I'm going to say it so many times until you get that right. Your brain does not know what is real or what isn't. It was a big thing I had to teach myself because I was so emotional over all of the things. We are allowed to have emotions. We are allowed to be emotional. We're not supposed to hold the emotion. Did you know that? Did you know you're not supposed to hold on to it? What? It's a human experience. Because if you hold on to it, guess what you're doing? Creating suffering. Did you know that? And when you create suffering, it means you're no longer loving a part of yourself. You no longer love that part of you. You no longer love that part that lost that person. Like, valid, right? It's all normal stuff. But when you don't process that, that energy becomes stuck, stagnant, blocked in your body. And then over time, it gets bigger and it manifests and it becomes fuzzy and it grows. And then it gets in your mind and it creates those negative thoughts that we have, right? And then over time, it creates a false belief. It creates a negative way of thinking, which then creates a new default for yourself. And guess what you have to do when you have a new default? You have to heal it. And over time, when you continue to suppress that energy, it will continue to manifest to dis-ease in your body. Dis-ease, because it's uncomfortable, dis-ease, because it's not easy, you're not in the flow, becomes illness, disease in the body. So dis-ease becomes disease in the body later. And when disease starts to spread, an illness, we see this with mold on fruit. It spreads like a contaminant. So you need to heal it. If you don't get rid of the original cause of the mold spore, you won't get rid of the mold. So we need to get rid of the core wound of why we're feeling that way. And the only way to uncover what is in your subconscious, because that's where you put it. You put it in the subconscious because you don't want to know about it. You don't want to take accountability or responsibility for it. And so it comes out wonky donkey every other way. And until that moment, you take accountability and responsibility to sit with the feeling, because it's all it is a feeling or an emotion you didn't acknowledge. It will continue to fester and manifest and create disease in your body and eventually turn into cancers. Lots of research on it if you don't believe the science of that one. So that one's up for you to research. Learn to be the love you seek, how to heal your body. The body is the barometer of your soul. Nearly every chakra book out there talks about this. So that's up to you to research. Your body sits with energy. It is up to you to move the energy through the body. If you choose not to, if you choose to be compliant and choose to just go through the life, because we're not taught, right? If we choose those things, if we choose to be compliant, if we choose to go against what our intuition is showing you, you will continue to create dis-ease within the body. And this is why we teach you the fundamentals, so you're not stuck in it, right? Because if we can sit down and write down who it is, what happened, how did it make me feel, why am I feeling this way, what are the stories related to this situation or person that has passed, and get it out, all of it, write it, pour your guts out. Stop sitting here, because it just creates more discomfort and more disease within the body, because you're not expelling what is needed. As a reader, I often can feel when you're ignoring these parts of yourself. And it is something we all do because we are human and we have not been taught how to make these changes and move through the layers of life, right? But this is why it isn't so important that you move through it. You don't become complacent in those different energies for yourself, right? This is why we move our body. We create, so when we do the course, if you haven't done the course, I would love for you to do the course with me, please. We learn about non-negotiables. Your non-negotiables are your mind, body, and spirit. What do you do on a daily basis that ticks the boxes of your mind, body, and spirit as a non-negotiable? Do you move your body? Do you drink enough water? Do you get enough sleep? Are you reading? Are you writing? Are you meditating? What are you doing for you? I teach you these fundamentals so you don't have to second guess it any further. Because being a human in the world that we are in, we need to bridge that gap. We need to create the crossroads and sprinkle our little diamonds everywhere so that way other people have this opportunity and chance, glimmer, to come back to hope, to come back to light. Because I know you girls, when you guys move through the layers, you go through the release, you write it down, you tick it off, you get rid of the story, whatever it is, right? I know every single one of you feels so much better when you do that. Every single one of you. So share that. Voice that with others. When you're moving through the world and you're watching your friends and your family go through the wobbles of life, redirect them. Have you ever thought about writing that down? I have an amazing friend, Carla, who can really help you with those fundamentals the same way she's helped me. Share the gift, share the word. We are in the most crucial times of human awakening. And it's up to us to choose to stay in the suffering of the human mind or choose heaven on earth. What's your choice? Where you're walking? What direction do you want to be a part of? What way do you want to share those little diamonds so that others find their way back to themselves too? I guess that's the big question in the world of life, right? And probably a big thing of why I'm sitting in this position as well, to help share and teach the thing, right? Because we need to come back to this. And the only way we can heal our heart and come back to being all of those things that we were born to be is by healing the layers that have blocked us from doing that. And the only way you can do that is by sitting with yourself, working through the things and digesting it so that way you can come back to you. And spirit, because they really got you. I wouldn't preach this stuff otherwise. It's changed my life, and I just want to be able to help change another, that's all. Can you tell I'm passionate about this? It's something, it's my life, right? It is who I am. And we all want to feel good. We all want to end to suffering of the human mind. And the way that we do this is by slowly working through those layers. Remove those stories and come back to kindness, come back to love. It's got you, always does. I hope you have the most amazing, gorgeous and wonderful day, and whatever you are doing, I hope that you're blessed, really blessed today. And that you feel that you feel spirit walking beside you to help you bridge the gap so that you can really truly be the diamond encrusted bridge that connects the sleepy places on earth to the most awakened heavenly realms. Have a beautiful and blessed day.